Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted in since August, and I'm sorry about that. I know I was gonna do all the college stuff, but I feel like I got too carried away with school or whatever, and I feel like I really didn't think about YouTube. I feel like college work is definitely not, it was kind of a lot. The whole college thing was just a lot for me, so I felt like I had no time, and I had I don't know, I feel like I just had a lot going on, mentally and just in person, and not physically, mentally and physically, and just family and stuff. So I feel like I kind of fell off of YouTube. I recorded something in the wintertime, but then it didn't end up making the cut during winter break. So it's currently March, and I was like, I need to get back on this and post and actually start doing it, because I really want to. It was just I felt like I had no time. So I want to do a video, I guess, about college, since my last videos have been college related. Before getting into vlogs and stuff, kind of just giving you guys an update about college, and I guess some things that I've learned, my college experience so far, and stuff I just learned. I think I'll have, today is March 16th, and our last day of classes I think is April 21st. So I decided I could tell you guys some stuff that I've learned over the past couple of the last year, basically. Okay, so I typed them all down in my MacBook, and let's put it up here. I don't want to block off my face while I sit like this. Okay, so one of the first things I said, okay, so I guess things they don't tell you about college, or things I feel you should know, just about my experience in general. So things they don't tell you about college. So I would say depending where you come from, I go to University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. So it is obviously predominantly a white school, so I definitely feel that experience is definitely different. I can tell for a lot of students it's definitely a different experience. Students that come from I guess more background, have more, I guess, as a black student coming from more black communities, I can definitely tell it's different. At Michigan, there's only 4% of black people, so it is a very low number of us when you really think about it in hindsight, compared to all the other groups of people. So yeah, I would say that you never realize how small you are until you're in something so large. And I went to school, my high school was only a graduating class of 120 people, and coming to Michigan with this, I don't even know how many students are at Michigan, but just, I don't even know, let me look that up. Okay, it says 53,000 people. So going to a school versus just overall just so many people. I'm used to going to a I guess I'm not used to going to a black school I did in middle school, where it was mostly black kids, but in high school I didn't. It was mostly Asian students. So I feel if you're white or if you're Asian, to be honest, I feel you might have a better chance fitting in, I guess, feeling less out of place at Michigan, because that's seems to be the main demographic here. Overall, just typical white university. But I will say coming from an area, it's definitely hard. It's just you don't know what to expect, who you're talking to, especially in this political climate. It's so hard. People, you never know if people are racist. You never know if stuff like that. It's definitely uncomfortable. So I will say that's something just to think about before coming in, finding out who you want to be around and figuring out the safest spaces for you to be, where you can communicate yourself. I'm so glad that I joined our Black Student Union, because that gives me an outlet to actually talk to people and talk about my experiences, and makes me feel I'm not so alone. So that's something, definitely find community. If you're going to a college that's mostly of your not demographic, definitely finding that community and kind of thinking about that coming in. Okay, I'm going to a school predominantly white students. How am I gonna find my community, and how am I gonna feel comfortable within myself, basically? So that's something that I guess I really didn't think about that much, but it's definitely impacted me. Conversations about race, especially in my sociology class, it comes up, and I'm wow, I'm the only black person here. I feel I'm the black voice of the group, because it's nobody else, there's really not a lot of black people. So I think it's only so yeah, I'm okay. Second one is I guess college is cliquey. I know like you see TikToks where people are like, in college, people don't care about you in college, you can do your own thing. And I definitely feel like that might be true later on. I mean, I'm only a freshman, so I don't really know. I guess I'm only known to like freshman like experiences. But I would definitely say it's still kind of cliquey in a way. Like our Michigan has like a summer program, so like a summer bridge program, and I felt like those kids that did that together kind of like stuck together in a way. And then it was kind of like people like met each other off of social media, so it was just like everybody was kind of like attached to each other. Like they didn't want to make like other friends, and it was like I feel like it's kind of like weird that way. I definitely hear about that a lot, at least at the black community that you mentioned, like how it can be a bit like divided, and I definitely can see that. And like especially with like the amount of like I feel like a lot of our black students come from Michigan, and I feel like that can also be division versus like kids from Michigan versus kids that aren't. So I would just say it is kind of cliquey. Like it kind of, there definitely is groups, and like I feel like you can just tell the group differences. But like along with that, also social media is just not real. Like I feel like in college people want to always portray themselves as like partier, like oh my god I have all these friends. But in hindsight, all it has to be is you hang out with one of your friends that has 5 friends, and then you have 3 friends, and you guys all take a picture, and now it's 10 people in the picture, and you're like oh my god, like look at all these friends I have. When in reality those are not really your friends, it's just people that you know. And I feel like so definitely social media creates like this false narrative of like I don't know, just like the world. So I would say don't fall into that, because I feel like I fell into that a little bit. Like dang, like everybody has friends, everybody has stuff, but then when you actually talk to people in person, they're like oh my god, like I'm looking for friends, I need friends. So like I feel like people definitely like lie on social media. And just I mean everybody should know that in general, don't trust everything on social media, but definitely like don't trust, like don't feel like abandoned or left out or sad if you're not like having a million trillion friends, because to be honest a lot of these friend groups are fake. And then think about it, like freshman year friend groups, even when you think at like high school, they don't really like last to the most extreme. So I feel like, and you still have time, so like don't rush it. Like I did, like I started making more friends like my second semester versus my like first. And like it's, if you rush it, it'll come naturally and you won't really have to like think about it. So yeah, like I joined clubs, I talk more in class and stuff, and gradually I feel like I just got more friends. Bullying and gossip is still a thing. Now I know like in a way we are grown up, we don't do all that other stuff, which is like in a way it's true, but it's also a fucking lie. Like people in college, we don't do that in college, I ain't gotta worry about this in college. No, because social media will bully you. And like there's an app called Fizz, and they low-key like be like post people on there and bullying them and saying stuff all about them. So it doesn't really stop. Like it doesn't really stop. Like I don't think people real like the bullying doesn't really stop. It just creates in a new form. Like it's just, instead of maybe someone push you in the hallway, now then when they see you and they don't like you, they go and post you and be like I don't like her, she's not this, she's not this, don't talk to her, don't do this. So it's kind of like a different form of bullying. Like it's not like OMG like Timmy push him over, like no, it's like okay Timmy's a loser, like, and it's all hiding behind like a fake screen. So it's like along with those clicks, I feel like if you do something wrong, like people don't know how to form their own opinion. Like it's like okay, if I treat Cindy wrong, that means Cindy and her whole group is gonna hate me. Like even if it was just a situation that me and Cindy had, now the whole friend group does not like you because of the situation I had with Cindy. And like in my personal opinion, that's kind of like drama, and that's kind of like bullying in a way, because why are you automatically just pushing people out? You know, like we supposed to be like in clubs and stuff, you act immature, like that type of stuff still happens in college. Like I know they try to, people be lying saying like oh it don't happen, like oh no, it still happens. So I don't know what people be talking about. I will say you will spend a lot of money in college. Yeah, I don't even know how to elaborate. I feel like depending what school you go to, Michigan, it's very expensive to be here. it's expensive to, like, next year I have to get an apartment. It's expensive to get an apartment. It's expensive in general. I just feel like the stuff around here is just expensive. And the wealth at this school is so big. Like, the students here, like, a lot of these students come from wealthy backgrounds. And so if you don't come from, like, a very wealthy background, I definitely can see, like, feeling, like, out of place. And it kind of does suck because there's a lot of students that don't have to do certain stuff, and then there's students that have to, like, work every day, and there's students that have to do this and have to do this because they don't have the same experience of, I guess, like, enjoying. So I guess I would say if you could save up as much money in the summertime, so less, like, I guess, so you can enjoy the actual college time, like, your actual semester is, like, better, I guess. But college, especially depending where you go, is definitely pricey. In my first semester, I feel like I ran through so much money because I didn't really, like, budget. I kind of just spent. And, like, I kind of did in high school. I kind of just spent, but high school I didn't have to pay for as much stuff, so it was different. But now I have to pay for much more things, so I just feel like I was just spending through it. But second semester, I kind of, like, planned out my spending, planned out how much I was going to save, and kind of just, like, went from there. So I would definitely say, like, planning and budgeting is everything like that is, like, stuff you're going to have to learn, like, throughout college. But yeah, and also don't feel like you have to, like, compete with anyone. I feel like it's so easy, like, to be like, oh, they're going to Mexico and I have to be home. Like, oh, I don't have any money. Oh, I don't have this. I don't have this. Like, feeling like that whole, like I said with the social media, like, oh, me, down me. Like, I feel so bad for me. Because, like I said, you genuinely don't know what is real and what is fake. Like, and plus, like, people put on the front and do a lot of stuff. Like, a girl will literally be coming out, you might be like, dang, like, she got that new True Religion set on, but, and then she live in a busted house. And not saying anything's wrong, like, living in a busted house, but, like, what I'm saying is, like, you never know. And, like, materialistic things can make people feel like, oh, they have so much, like, they have a car, they have a Jeep, they have a this, they have a that. And, like, I just say, like, don't get caught up, like, I guess, like, comparing yourself to other students, because at the end of the day, it's not going to make you feel better, and it's really not going to change your situation. Like, certain stuff we can't control. Like, you can't become a millionaire tomorrow. If these people have, like, parents that make millions of dollars, you can't compare. But that doesn't make you less than, it doesn't make you somehow going to turn out poor, like, whatever. It still make you, it's like, you're still a good person. It doesn't matter, like, how much you make. And just don't compare. I can't even say don't compare, because, like, it's so easy to be like, oh, just don't compare yourself. But it definitely, try not to fall into that cycle of comparison. Like they say, comparison is a thief of joy. And, like, all these girls, you might be like, oh, she's dating the newest, cutest boy on the block. Oh, she's dating this football player. And the whole time they be getting cheated on. So it's like, don't compare yourself, because as many stories as I see of, like, all these people, oh, she's doing this, oh, she's doing that, and she's getting cheated on, or they're getting cheated on, he's getting cheated on, everybody's just getting cheated on or whatever. Just don't compare yourself, because truly a lot of people's situations don't be that good. They be lonely, they don't actually have no friends, they actually are depressed, but they're posting, like, they're putting on a front to, like, impress other people. Like, they want other people to look at them and be like, oh, like, wow, they're having so much fun, when really they might not be. And sometimes they might actually have a lot of friends, or they might, but at the same time, you really never know. So just don't compare. Don't force friendships. And what I mean by that is, like, don't become friends with someone just for proximity. Like, don't just, okay, we'll have class with her, so I'm just going to become a friend. Because, like, be friends with someone that you actually like. Like, obviously, you can have, like, class friends, and, like, I get that and stuff, but also, like, I feel like it's, like, a thing, especially at Michigan, especially at PWIs. I feel like it's a thing. It's like, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. Like, I don't know, all this other stuff, and just, I don't know, I feel like, especially as a black person or just a minority at these PWIs, I feel like you often feel like you have to kind of, like, suck up to certain things, or accept certain things, or tolerate certain things, because you're, like, the only minority. So it's like, okay, I have no choice but to be friends with these people that low-key saying this racist stuff, because I'm the only one here. I don't have anybody else here, which is just not true. You don't have to, and you can wait, because those friends, like, I promise you, like, those friends will come. If you don't feel comfortable talking to the people that's in your class, don't force yourself to. Like, it's not like high school where you talk to people in your class. Like, you don't have to talk to anybody in your lectures. You don't have to. You don't have to talk to anybody in your discussions, your lab. You don't have to. Like, it's, I don't know, like, obviously if you got partner work or whatever, then that's different, but don't like force yourself to be with someone, or force yourself, like, yourself to be something that you don't want to be. Like, I guess this also, like, adding on to that, like, parties and stuff. I feel like, me personally, I don't drink or I don't smoke, but I don't judge people that do, and that's just my personal thing, and I'm able to be around that. Like, I'm with my friends, whatever they're doing, I'm vibing, I'm cool. But some people can't be around that, don't want to be around that, and that's different. And I feel like that's when you learn, like, what's for you and what's not for you. Like, okay, I don't want to be around people that drink and smoke. I'm gonna go do this, and that's cool. But don't force yourself to be around people that do certain stuff just because you want to make friends. Don't do stuff just because you want to make friends. Like, if you meet her or meet someone and be like, okay, we click, like, this is my girl, then that's cool. But if you don't, then it will come. Like, don't force it, because last thing you want to do is be miserable. Like, last thing you want to do is just be like, oh, like, I made friends with this girl, but I really don't like her, so now I gotta talk to her every day. Like, no, you don't want to do that. Don't make yourself miserable by just forcing yourself to become friends and force yourself to do, like, all this other stuff. Like, just don't do it. Like, I don't know, be alone. And I feel like this year, I have friends, obviously, but I feel like compared to, like, high school, I definitely feel, like, more alone, especially because I don't do sports, so, like, all that, like, sports friendships and all that stuff's not there, or, like, I did, like, drama and all the other stuff, and it's been, like, a learning experience, like, learning how to be, like, quiet, learning how to be alone. But the friends I have made, I'm, like, good and, like, secure in them. Like, I don't feel like I'm, like, mad at anybody. Like, I feel like in high school, I had so many friends that I just didn't like. Like, I genuinely just didn't like them, that it was making me, like, it was, like, making me angry, and it was, like, causing drama, because I just did not like them. But now I'm in college, and I feel like I have more of a choice of who I want to be friends with. And with that choice, you have to make it wisely. You also have to just make it, like, for your own mental health. Like, one of those, oh my god, that just scared the shit out of me. But yeah, pick people that you want to be friends with, and don't force yourself to be friends with people you don't. Here's the thing that I was so embarrassed, like, when I first got, I guess it's adding on to, like, the friends alone stuff, but I feel like it's okay to eat in the dining hall alone, like, doing stuff alone, because someone's not always going to be there. And that's, like, something you learn in high school. Like, obviously you got the movie, someone's sitting there eating alone, lunch alone. But I wasn't really someone that ate lunch alone, or I was just, like, alone all the time. Like, I was usually with somebody. So, like, coming to school, like, it was kind of different, because, like, I'm like, oh, like, I'm getting up, eating breakfast by myself, or getting up, eating lunch. Like, usually I have a friend during lunch. But, like, even, like, dinner and stuff, like, I'm the type of person, I don't like being on people's time. Like, I'm not finna wait until all my friends want to go to eat dinner to go eat dinner. Like, I'm just gonna go eat because I'm hungry. But that's what I'm saying, like, feel okay. Because when I first got to Michigan, I was so, like, scared. Like, I didn't want to. Like, I was scared I didn't want to be alone. I felt embarrassed. Now I go into the dining hall every day, get food, cool. Like, I don't have any problems. But in the beginning, like, when I first got here, first couple of days, I was, like, so scared. I was so embarrassed. Everybody seemed to have friends. Everybody had friends, which is not even true. Like, don't even, oh my god, they have friends, Cindy, like, why'd she have so many? No, you need to calm down, because a lot of times they don't even be friends. Like, sometimes they might just be sitting at the same table and said hi, and you might see them talking, and you might be like, what the heck, like, how she has so many friends? Does not mean that they all have friends. But be okay with being alone. Be okay with doing shopping alone. Be okay with doing other stuff, because I feel like it actually prepares you for adulthood. Like, I know a lot of people say they get out of college and they get, like, that depression because they're used to be around people all the time. And I feel like, obviously, be around people. Don't neglect yourself. But also, it's okay to, like, shop by yourself. It's okay to eat by yourself. It's okay to work out by yourself. You don't always need a partner to do everything. Because when you get older, to be realistic, you might not have a partner to do everything with. So just learning that, like, learning how to be okay, like, by yourself is so important, because you never know what could, like, happen. You don't want to rely too much on a person, because, like, let's say you always do everything with your best friend, and you guys stop being best friends, and now you're like, how am I gonna work out? How am I gonna eat? How am I gonna do this? Because you're so used to relying on somebody else. Like, stop relying on somebody else and go just do it yourself. Parties. Okay. Parties. I kind of touched on it in, like, one of the last topics, but parties, I don't know. I feel like I don't know what to say about this topic because it's like so difficult. So like there's gonna be like a couple of different types of parties. Like I don't know. I guess like there's different types of stuff. Like in Michigan, like there's like sometimes like clubs throw parties. So like here we have like heads and a sister to sister that sometimes throw parties, and then we have like the D9s, like the noobs and like the alphas and stuff. They'll throw parties, and then like the white frats will throw like parties and stuff. So I feel like Michigan is a pretty like heavy party school. Always like any holiday, anything usually is like parties. Like I said, I kind of did a lot of that like in the beginning, but ever since it got cold, I'm just like I don't really want to go outside. But yeah. So there's like darties, so it's like daytime parties basically, and then obviously like a regular party. I feel like the parties usually range between like 9 to like 2 a.m. ish. And like one thing I hate, and this is like I don't know how it's gonna be at every school, but at Michigan, at least for the black parties, I don't know about the other white parties, but for like the black parties, like it would be like okay, like at 9 it's $5, but at 10 it's 10. Like the money shoots quick, so they want people to come in quick. And a lot of times with the black parties, they don't even have an alcohol, so like a lot of times people get there and they're like mad because they're like not even no alcohol. So like I feel like I would recommend going to the white frat, get something to drink, and then going over. I don't even know if I'm supposed to talk about this, but then going over to the black frat or whatever to party just because it's like easier. But yeah, parties are definitely something. Just being safe. Like I'm usually the friend that's like sober. Like I don't hang out with my friends. Don't really get like sloppy drunk where it's like unsafe or I'm like scared or whatever. But having people that are like communication on what type of night is gonna be like I don't know, like not everybody getting fucked up. Like I feel like if everyone in a group wants to, there needs to be somebody or some people that are like in the right state of mind. Like it shouldn't just be one person. Like it shouldn't just be like okay, everybody else fucked up and Anna's okay. Like it should be like multiple people like that are like okay, or like two or something, you know what I mean? It's like just having the lift planned out, having the route, having all that stuff, like having who's going home with who, like okay, you're going home with her, you're going home with her, how are you getting home before the partying starts? Because the last thing you want to do is try to like plan out with drunk people, like oh trying to figure out where everything is or figuring out where we're gonna go or whatever. No, figure that out and then like just figure it out like beforehand, so you don't have to worry about it like talking to drunk people and like trying to figure everything out. So yeah, another thing I add to parties is like be careful, because like at least at Michigan, the houses a lot of times these parties are held at are like pretty small houses, and when it's confined and you're dancing, there can be people coming up behind you. And I've noticed a couple things where like guys come behind girls and stuff, and it's not like the girls are trying to dance on them, but they get behind these girls because the girls are dancing and you're trying to like fill up and all that real stuff. I feel like it definitely just watch out for like the creeps at parties, like have more self-awareness. I think that's why it's also like a good thing not to be like when you're at the parties, like if you want to go do like a drinking game at your friend's house is one thing, but having like being blasted drunk at a party is just not a smart idea, because there's just so many things that can go wrong. Like there's been times I've been in a party and I thought I was gonna pass out because I was so smushed. Like I was scared because like I'm 5'1", so like naturally I'm already like at this age, like at college age, like I'm like genuinely like the shortest person there, which is crazy to me because I don't feel that short. But like 6'1" guys and tall, and not even tall, like 5'6" girls, 5'5" girls. Like eventually, when it's all around you, like eventually it's like crushed. And so, like that's just like remember that. That's what I'm saying. Like drinking alcohol while being crushed or while being tight, it's just a setup for failure. And I just wouldn't recommend just being so drunk during these parties, because you never know. Creepy guys. You never know what could happen. Get shut down. Parties get shut down on time. Police. Last thing you want to do is like not know where you're going and the police are right there. Like just certain stuff to keep that awareness. Like keep your awareness. Like don't just get so drunk when you're not aware anymore. Like that's all I can recommend. Like I get it, everybody wants to drink and stuff, and I feel like when you first get to college, a lot of people just get like super fucked up and stuff, but it's okay. Like you don't have to. And then also you don't have to drink. Like you can have fun. Like I go to like a lot of the like D9 ones because it has like really good music for me personally. I feel like the white frats more just for like alcohol and like I guess talking. When the D9s, I feel like it's more like more party vibes, like more music, more like vibes and stuff. And it's also like vibing with your like people, like vibing with black people, vibing whatever. Like it's just a vibe, like whatever. But you don't have to drink. Like you don't have to drink and you don't have to party either. Like you can have fun without doing those things. And I know it's like hard because I feel like people feel peer pressured because it's like, oh, like any people only post pictures when they go out, so it's like, oh, like they only want to hang out when they go out, and it feels like pressure, like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, when just do whatever feels comfortable for you. Like if you don't want to party, you don't want to go out, don't do it, stay inside, because there's other plenty of day things you guys can do. Like if you're just like, I'm not a nighttime person, okay, well, join a club, join this, do stuff. Like there's darties, like there's other stuff you can do. You don't have to party. And so I feel like that's like something that people often feel like they force, like, oh, I gotta go out. It's St. Patrick's Day, I gotta go out. Oh, it's this day, I gotta go out. You don't have to. Like you can find friends and find a community without like going out. Like it's okay to want to be like a homebody. Like it's okay to want to be a homebody. It's okay to just want to chill. You know what I mean? Like you don't always have to be doing something. Like it's okay to chill. And if you don't want to drink, you don't want to smoke, then that's fine. Like, don't, and also don't judge somebody else for doing it necessarily, but also don't feel obligated to. Like, don't feel obligated to do any of that. And then adding on top of that, parties, but with boys. Like, obviously I talk about creepy boys, but another thing is some of these guys are like genuinely like hobos, like ho, because like I'll literally watch like one dude come to a girl and be like, let me get your number, blah, blah, blah. Or like one of my friends, and then I'll watch him, he'll literally go across the room, ask for like 5 other, and I'll watch him like go 5 other girls, like blah, 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 like go back and forth, and I'm just like, wow. So I'm just saying, these guys you meet at parties, like take what you want to do with that information, but like from what I've been knowing, from I'm hearing, don't be taking them too seriously. Like when it comes to like parties, like meet some guy in the pitch black, like, and try to take him serious. Like you wanna do your little 1-2 with him, like cool, but I would say like the seriousness, like definitely like be aware. A lot of these guys are just going around asking any girl for their number and just finding whatever girl's like willing to go home. Like if any guy's like willing to go home, they will go. And I just feel like for your own sake, just like don't. Like I see like girls talk about it all the time, like, oh, they got stood up, or they got this, or he ghosted them, or they did this, and just like save yourself it. Like I know it's hard because like temptations, it's college, now you see all these new boys, you see all this other stuff, you might not even used to seeing all these different stuff, and it's so like tempting, but like as much as you can, like just like don't give into it. I feel like that doesn't even sound like good advice, but like try not to give into it. Like it's, you gotta remind yourself, like think about the pain you're gonna feel after, and like just the stupidity and just the amount of conversations that you hear, because word travels so quick, especially in like, okay, like UMich has a black community, and like I feel like at UMich black community the words like goes quick. Like I remember a situation happened with this boy, and the people have posted him in his app, and next thing you know, everybody was calling him gay, everybody has stories about him, everybody, and you know, it's so quick. Like all you have to do is be like, oh, I hooked up with Mindy, and post that on the app, and now everybody knows that Mindy hooked up with somebody. And girls are so quick to get slut shamed compared to guys, so it's like whatever. So I will say that it does like suck, I guess, like party wise. But yeah, and another thing I put is like clubs. I only joined like a couple clubs because honestly, like I'm a film major, so like I'm not saying I have to be like, I'm not finna be no doctoring club, no nothing, because I don't want to overwhelm myself. Don't do anything that's gonna overwhelm yourself. Like I see like some people that I know that are doing so much stuff, and I'm like, you're overwhelming yourself too much. And me personally, like I just try to live a laid back, like more chilled life, and I just try to do whatever I can not to like drive myself crazy. So yeah, don't drive yourself crazy. Don't join so much stuff, because like especially your freshman year, like if your freshman year, maybe join like 1, 2, maybe 3 clubs max. Like And don't try to run for e-board for every single club you're just relax. Just relax. You don't have to be on e-board your freshman year. Just relax. Because once you get to sophomore year, when you start getting more into your major classes, you don't want to be like, shit, like, I signed it to be the president. Now I got no time. Just take it and just keep going and wait until you're like, okay, now I have the schedule. Now I know. Because really when you're a freshman, you don't know. Like, to be honest, you really don't know. So, yeah. Just keep that in mind when it comes to clubs. Join ones that are fun, but also join ones that are like have to do with your like major or something, where you can make connections and stuff. Connections is like a really big thing on campus. So yeah. So having like, I know like got people that join like law frats or like law fraternities or whatever, sororities, whatever, like real estate ones and like all these other stuff. So joining those would be cool. Oh, and then another thing that Michigan has, I don't know if this is like really applies to like other schools, but Michigan has a like amazing blue cup. So they have like a, what is it called, like cupboard, like so where people can like, you can have like, they have like bread and like peanut butter and jelly and stuff for free. So that's also cool, like things like keep in mind. When you're in college, keep in mind college discounts and free college stuff. Like, I cannot, like, press at them enough. Like, a lot of colleges have sponsors. Like, I know we have, like, a Uber sponsor, Lyft, DoorDash, whatever. Use those, like, DoorDash codes. Use all that stuff. Like, use your Lyft stuff. Like, I get, like, Lyft. Like, use that stuff because you're only going to be in college once, and you might as well take advantage of all the opportunities. So that means if your student government, like, don't be afraid to be broke. Like, don't be scared to ask for help. Like, if there's someone that will cover something, just let them cover it. You don't have to be like, oh my god, like, the school is covering this. No, if you want to feel, if you feel like embarrassed or whatever, don't even, because these programs and stuff are here for you. If there's anything free that you can get from a school, any discount, take it. Amazing Blue Cupboard got a good amount of stuff. Take it, use it. It doesn't matter. Nobody's coming in your thing. You're gonna be like, did you get this from? It doesn't matter. It's still food. You still need it. And your college did, and the most college kid, and the best, smartest thing to do is to save money. Do these resources and like, I guess take action on like your own end. But yeah, that's all I got, I guess, for like a college rant. I'm trying to see like anything else, but this is like, I guess, like a short like college video. I'm gonna try to come out with some more videos or maybe some more advice. I don't really know like any advice like to give people. I guess another piece of advice is like when it comes to school time management, like literally like now that I know like my schedules, how that stuff works, I'm like better at it. But time management will be your best friend. You need to, I don't know, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, plan your classes on how you work, right? Like, if you're someone that's just not a morning person, can't get up, just plan it. Classes maybe start at 11, get out 5, work, give yourself that time. Maybe if you're not out, stay up till 12, you have that time to like work. If you're a morning person, get up at 9, be out by 1, have that work time. Something like that. Like, keep that management in mind. Do work as early as you can. I know it's hard because you have so much other work, but the earlier that you get a head start, it's just so much better. Also, go to office hours. It helps so much. Email teachers if you need extensions, you need help. Like, make it known that you need help. Make it known that, just make it known of your decision. Like, don't be afraid to tell your teachers what's going on. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to tell your teachers what's going on, because that also includes to your time management. Like, if your teachers know that you're depressed or something, they might let you and give you easier resources that can help with your time management. Like, okay, like, I know that I'm having a hard time, so I need an extra week to do this. That can help you with your time and figuring out how you're going to spend your time when it comes to school. So that's a big thing. And then classes, I just feel like, don't compare yourself grade-wise. Like, it's not high school where it's gonna be like, what you got on the test, whatever. Like, just get help if you need it. Go to tutoring, get help, use those resources. Drop classes if you need to. Don't take the F. Just drop them. Like, it's okay to drop a class. It's not embarrassing. It's not whatever. Drop the class before you get that bad little F or whatever on your transcript. Just drop it because it's okay. You can always take it again. You can always take it again, and you can always try again. I think that's the biggest thing is, like, especially going to your freshman year, I feel like it kind of feels like hopeless. Like, oh, like, I gotta do this. But really, like, you have 3 more years. You have time to get on track, and you have time to do better, and you will. And so, yeah, I will say that. Yeah, make friends that are in your major. That's another piece of advice I can give you. Make friends that are in your major. Also, don't forget your hometown friends. Like, I don't know, I go to school like 5 minutes down the street from my house, so it's different. I'm definitely not forgetting my hometown friends, but also keeping those connections, because it's also good to have outside school connections. Like, I generally do like talking to people that don't go to my school, because it's just, it's refreshing to talk to someone that's not at your school, someone that's different, someone that's not about the same exact thing. So, yeah, I don't really know, like, what else advice to get. I'm, like, trying to, like, pin through my mind of stuff. I don't know how people do a tote bag. I'm not a tote bag person. No tote bag, regular backpack. Always have your umbrella. Always have all that stuff. And if you can, like, maybe search up a little on-campus job that's, like computer job, or, like, I work at the library, so it's, like, super, super simple stuff. Yeah. I don't really think I have any other advice that I can think of off the top of my head. I could always make a part 2 of, like, deeper advice, or maybe I could have my friends, like, join me to make, like, a college advice video. But this would be my first video of 2026, and I'm gonna start trying to plan on posting either other week or every week. So I'm currently filming on Monday. I want to post this by Wednesday, so we'll see. And so maybe I'll just figure out my posting days. I think my posting days will probably be like Tuesday or Wednesday, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that's it. I'm done with my advice videos, or done with my advice video, incoming freshman video advice. Let me know if you guys have more questions. I feel like I like kind of like raced through that, but yeah, I'll see you guys next week.